Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Krista Clear, our SEC compliance-based educational podcast brought to you by Compliance YOUniversity, a service of Focus One Associates. We're looking forward to sharing what we think is some very timely and relevant information. So let's jump in. As we're getting into the holiday season, we thought now would be a great time to review the gifts and entertainment guidance from the SEC. Krista, would you like to give us an introduction?
Sure, Caleb. While there are no specific rules under the Investment Advisors Act of 1940, as an investment advisor, you have a fiduciary duty to make decisions in the best interest of your clients. So when presented with the opportunity to give or receive a gift, it is best to consider whether it could be seen as or create a conflict of interest.
With the holidays coming up, I'm sure a lot of advisors will be sending and receiving gifts to and from clients, vendors, and others that do business with the firm. First off, what is a gift and what's considered entertainment? To me, they almost sound like they could be the same.
That's a good question. Gifts and entertainment are very closely related. While the Advisors Act and related rules don't define or make a distinction, industry best practice generally considers the main difference to be whether the client is being accompanied by a representative of the firm or not. For example, sending a bottle of wine, giving the client a mug with the firm's logo on it, or treating your client to a dinner without you being there are all considered gifts. But if you were to take a client out and accompany them to a dinner or to a baseball game, that would be considered entertainment.
Okay, that's a great way to create a distinction between the two. Thanks for clearing that up. So what about if you're sending a client or a service provider bottles of wine or taking them out to a fun event? How do you ensure that there aren't any conflicts of interest?
When giving or receiving gifts, it's important to make sure that the firm and its employees do not feel beholden to another person so that their decision-making remains impartial. For example, accepting a gift from a service provider during a contract negotiation can create a conflict of interest. By accepting a gift, it may put your firm in a position to feel obligated to accept the offers from the service provider, which may not be in the best interest of clients and/or the firm. As always, if an employee ever has a question about compliance, remind them to consult with their CCO or read their Code of Ethics and Compliance Manual. Each firm will have different policies and procedures surrounding gifts and entertainment, so it's important for employees to be aware of what those are.
Thanks, Krista. I definitely learned a lot today, and I'm sure our clients will find this to be a very helpful reminder. For further clarification, we'll also be sending out a supplement with this podcast, which offers extra insight into everything we just talked about. So make sure to check it out in the link below. And to see any of our previous podcasts and resources, stop by our YouTube channel, LinkedIn page, blog, and for our clients, your -7 dashboard. If you ever have any additional questions, feel free to give us a call or email. Have a great weekend, and class dismissed.